Welcome to Java programming. I hope guys that you guys still good, still doing good, doing better. All right, and this is our first discussion on this course. And sana kaya pa rin natin. Kailangan natin kayanin. Okay? So in this topic, chapter 1, we will define computer and its uses. Okay? Uh, and then we will also differentiate computer program and algorithm. Aside from that, we will discuss the program or programming development life cycle. Kung paano gumawa ng program, anong steps yung nangyayari. Alright? And of course, a little history of Java. And we will explain the Java Development Kit, the JDK, the Java Runtime Environment, the Java Virtual Machine, kung ano yung mga to, and the works of the compiler and the garbage collector. And of course, we will also discuss the Java or how to install Java and in starting your Hello World or simple Hello World program. Alright, so come on, let's do this. Let's start. Okay, so we have here chapter 1, Introduction to Java Programming. So we will discuss this computer or what was the reason why we do need or why we need to discuss this, since we need this computer to start or to create a program or in a Java program. Okay, so we need this. So what is a computer? A computer may be considered as an office assistant with the following property. An office assistant, so it will help you. Okay, so we have here the capability of the computer: any arithmetic, logical operation, and simple data manipulation. It can perform, or a computer can perform this task: arithmetic, logical operation, and simple data manipulation. It will work on data, and then yun na yun. Arithmetic, magka-calculate yan. Okay? And then another definition of computer is dumb. Dumble ka nun yung computer. Why? Why computer is dumb? Bakit niya sinabing dumb? Okay? Because it needs detailed instructions. Okay? It requires detailed instruction. Hindi siya pwedeng gumawa ng kung ano-anong steps kung hindi detailed, kung wala ka pang sinasabi sa kanya. Or ito pa, the language is only 0 and 1. Okay? Hindi siya nakakaintindi ng English or ng Filipino or ng Tuwali or Ayangan. Okay? Only zeros and 1. Yun lang naiintindihan niya. So that's why they call computer is dumb. It's very fast because it process data. Okay? Ilang data ang kanyang i-process sa isang segundo. Okay? Kaya mabilis. Okay? That is your assignment. You need to search kung ilang data ang kaya nang i-process sa isang segundo. Okay? Computer is very formal. Okay? Why? The instructions have to be given in a very formal manner. Hindi pwedeng, yun nga, ilagay mo, i-type mo yung instruction mo na Tagalog. Hindi pwede. You need to write your instruction or your code in a formal manner. So, that's why computer is formal. Okay? We have here, computer is a versatile device. Versatile device. It can process or it can be used, your computer can be used in doing a different type of task. Okay? Just like this. Computer can be used in banking. Bangko, sa mga bangko. Okay? Ginagamit din yung computer dyan. Medical science, train reservation, academics, just like this, computer games. Kung saan kayo mahilig sa mga laro ninyo, okay? Ginagamit nila yung computer dyan. Those are the and many more, of course, applications of computers. And then the definition we have here. We have here a word, computer algorithm. So what is a computer algorithm? It says here a method to solve a problem by computer is called a computer algorithm for that problem. Just for example, okay, we have here a problem. Now, you develop a program, okay, in computer, okay, to solve the problem. So this program is called computer algorithm of to this, or this program is called computer algorithm to this problem. Okay? Basta't yung kung ano yung nagsosolve sa problem gamit ang computer, ang tawag dito kung ano yung nagsosolve, computer algorithm. Just to solve or to meet the user's need. Okay? And we have here a computer program. What is a computer program? An algorithm in some high level language like. Ito yung, yes, your computer language or programming languages are considered computer programs. Java, etc. Visual Studio, Visual Basic, yung mga yon. Those are computer programs. Ito yung ginagamit natin to create computer algorithm or programs. Okay, so in writing your first program web here, okay, nandyan yung class. So we have discussed before that in audit pala. Sa OP pala yun, okay? When we say a class base, we will discuss it later on kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng class. Okay? So we have here a hello class, we have here, and then ito, it uses symbols, open and close curly braces, and then open and close parentheses, yung mga yan, and then semicolons. Yun naman nakikita natin sa mga codes natin. And we have here your instructions or your statements. Alright? Kung inopen mo siya, curly brace, dapat mag-close yan. Kung inopen mo yan, dapat mag-close din yan. Brackets, and then of course, the terminator, semicolon. Alright? Okay. So in writing your program, all programs must be, okay, done or anong tawag dito? Dumadaan sa mga steps na to or sa mga sa cycle na to. Bago maging okay, gawa muna dito, nangyari dyan, step by step. Okay? So programmers do not sit down and start writing codes right away when trying to make a computer program. Yes. Hindi lang basta-basta na umupo ka na lang doon and then gumawa ka ng program without any problem, without analyzing the problem. So you need to analyze before you can start designing your program. You need to analyze the problem. Kasi nga bago mo maintindihan, okay, kung paano mo gagawin yung program, you need to analyze the problem. So that is the first step or first phase. You need to analyze the problem. Okay? In here, you need to, for example, gather information, okay? Conduct interview, okay? Kailangan mong alamin, i-gather mo na lahat ng information kailangan mo sa program o sa program creation, okay? And then you analyze now. Okay? So now this is the problem. Now come up with a solution. Okay? So you need to start designing the program. Okay? Maybe you can start designing the flowcharts, the diagrams, the databases, okay? Or database and then the tables, of course. And then, of course, yung program mismo, yung graphical user interface. Okay? It falls under the designing the program. So that is number 2. So number 3, after designing the program, okay, you need to add instructions. Add instructions to your program. Okay? When adding instructions to your program, yun yung sinasabi ng coding. Yun yung coding alam natin. Okay? When you say adding instructions, naglalagay ka ng instructions dun sa program at then yung instruction na yun, yung gagawin niya, ifa-follow ng program mo yung instruction na binibigay mo sa kanya. So those are your codes. And of course, we all know that your design can't be worked without instructions. Kung puro design lang, ginawa mo na lang sana sa PowerPoint, di ba? Yung design mo, ginawa mo na lang sana sa PowerPoint. Kasi hindi mo yun code. Okay? So after you have designed, you need to code the program, you need to add instruction, and then after adding instructions or adding codes, you need to test the program, test and debug the program. In testing the program, of course, hindi natin may iwasan, may mga errors. Okay? Once you found errors on your program, you need to debug. So that is the term test and debug. So debug means correcting errors found during the testing processes or process. Okay? Nag-test ka, may error. Okay? So you need to correct the error. So while you are correcting the errors, yun yung word, technical word, debugging. Okay? Dinedebug mo yung program. Okay? Pag nag-work ulit, you need to test. And then pag may error, okay, debug, test, kung okay na, then go, deploy. And then the last part, we have here, maintain the program. After you deploy the program, maintain. If there are some errors found during, okay, not found, or ito yung, kasi nga, may mga time na tinest mo, tapos may mga hindi ka nakitang errors. Dineliver mo siya dun sa client. Now si client yun ang nakita niya. So that is under maintain the program. Okay? Maintain the program, i-maintain mo na yung program kung may mga errors. Or kung may mga additional features that dun nag-fall, you need to maintain the program. Para tuloy-tuloy nagagamit, hindi yung, oops, hindi na natin magamit ito. So, kailangan natin magpagawa ng isa pang program. Okay? Maintain the program kung ano yung kailangan, gawin mo, include mo. So, maintain the program. Alright, so those are the phases in developing your program. Alright, so the Java language. So we are dealing with Java. We are working with Java. So we will be using a programming language called Java. So what is Java? What is the Java language? It says here, like any programming language, the Java language has its own structure, syntax rules, and programming paradigm. Kagaya ng nakasanayan natin na Visual Studio, Visual Basic, ang Visual Basic meron niyang structure, syntax rules, and programming paradigm. Ganon din ang Java. Meron din siyang structure. Kung paano mo i-code, meron din siyang rules, syntax rules. Okay? When we say yung syntax again, your syntax, ito yung basis natin on how to do the coding. How to do if then else. Okay? In Visual Studio, ito yun. Kung paano. Meron siyang syntax na kailangan mong sundin. In Java, okay, there are syntaxes or syntax. Okay? To be followed. So that is Java language. The Java language is a C language derivative. Nanggaling. Okay? Nanggaling ang Java language sa C language. C. May mga programming languages tayo na galing sa C or C. Let's say Turbo C, C, may mga C diyan. C++, okay? Kapareho. Okay? Yun yung ibig sabihin. So its syntax rules look much like C's. Okay? For example, codes blocks are modularized into methods and delimited by braces. Okay? And variables are declared before they are used. Pero pareho din lang naman sa Visual Studio na you need to declare the variable before you can use that variable. Pero ito, yung mga codes mo pareho, halos pareho yung Java dun sa mga C languages. C#, ganyan. Structurally, the Java language starts with packages. So you need to start with packages. Okay, package. So what is a package? It is the Java language namespace mechanism. So we will demonstrate soon kung ano tong package na yan. So within packages are classes. Okay, so you need to in creating a program, you need to start with a package. Yan, yung package. Inside your package, okay, nandun sa loob, classes. These are the classes inside your package. And then inside your classes, there are, okay, methods, okay, variables, constants, or yung mga codes mo mismo. Again, it starts with the package, and then inside your package, there is a class, Inside your class, there are methods, variables, and constant, and many more, of course. As a programming language, Java can create all kinds of applications that you can create using any conventional programming language. So pwede ka din, kagaya din ng Visual Studio, you can create programs na you can imagine. Alright? So that is Java. So the history of Java. Java is used in internet programming, mobile devices, games, e-business solutions. As I mentioned earlier, you can create any programs that you can imagine. Okay? So, ito, pwede kang gumawa ng applications for mobile devices, mga games, e-business solutions, yung mga programs just to meet your business needs and others. Okay? Java is a general-purpose computer programming language that is concurrent, class-based, and object-oriented. What are this? Okay, concurrent. Concurrent computing, it is a form of computing in which several computations are executed during overlapping time periods. Okay, concurrently instead of sequentially. So in Java, okay, concurrently, hindi siya sequentially. Sequentially kasi ito, then ito, susunod, ito. So, when we say concurrently, pwedeng ganito, tapos mag-jump doon, or pwedeng sabay-sabay. So, that is concurrent computing. And object-oriented, OOP. Because we are dealing with objects. When creating your program or Java program, we are dealing with objects. We are using objects. So, kasi tinawag na class object-oriented. And class-based, okay, nabanggit naman kanina, inside your package, there are classes. It's class-based. Before you can create a program, okay, before you can start your program, you need to create a package and create a class. So it's class-based orientation or class orientation. It is intended to let application developer write once and run anywhere. There is a term, WORA. Write once, run anywhere. It means, okay, you can write your program, type your code, write your program, create your program, and then run your program anywhere, any platform. Okay, that supports Java without the need of for compilation. Yung ginawa mong computer, ito kasi yan. Compare natin your Visual Studio. If you once you create a program, you can install that program using any computer using Windows operating system. Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, XP, Vista, doon mo lang pwedeng buksan. Okay? Hindi mo pwedeng buksan sa cellphone mo, hindi mo pwedeng buksan sa Mac, sa Apple, ganyan. While in Java, WORA. You write once, run anywhere. You can run your program or application using Android, using like this, using like that. Okay? So yun ang kagandahan dito sa Java. Kasi meron siyang JVM or virtual machine. So we will discuss JVM later on. So James Gosling, Mike Sheridan, and Patrick Naughton. Ang kasi dito ay si James Gosling. Parang ito yung leader. Okay? Initiated the Java language project in June 1991. The small team of Sun engineers called Green Team. Okay? So yun yung unang pangalan, Green Team. Originally designed for small embedded systems in electronic appliances like set-top boxes. And firstly, it was called GreenTalk by James Gosling, and the file extension was .gt. Okay? GreenTalk ha, yung unang pangalan ng Java. After that, it was called OAK. OAK, and was developed as a part of the Green Project. OAK is a symbol of strength and chosen as the national tree of many countries like USA, France, Germany, Romania, etc. Okay, so OAK is symbolizes strength. Okay, in 1995, OAK was renamed as Java. Okay, because it was really or already a trademark by OAK Technologies. The team gathered to choose a new name. The suggested words were dynamic, revolutionary, silk, DNA, yun. Okay? And then, according to James Gosling, Java was one of the top choices along with Silk. Since Java was so unique, most of the team members preferred Java than other names. So, itong Java ang pinili nila. Kasi nag-isip yung mga members doon, yung mga developers kung anong ipapalit nila sa pangalan ng uwak. Ayaw nila ng uwak. Okay? So, nag-suggest sila ng mga names. Okay? So, mas unique yung Java. So, yun ang napili nila. Okay? Java is an island of Indonesia. Okay? Where first coffee was produced, called Java coffee. So, napapansin nyo minsan, when you say Java, yung icon ng Java is a coffee. Yung mug na may umuusok, coffee. Okay? So, dun ang galing yung pangalan ng Java. Initially developed by James Gosling at Sun Microsystems. So, that is the history of Java, kung bakit tinawag ng Java. Alright. So, in installing your Java, you need this, the Java Development Kit. When you say a kit, alam naman natin, when you attend a seminar or a workshop, okay, magbibigay sila ng kit. Inside your kits or kit, ano meron doon? May ballpen, may papel, may ganyan, may ganyan, may ganyan. Inside doon sa kit. So, ano kaya ang meron dito sa Java Development Kit or JDK? Okay? So, JDK, it is a software development environment used for developing Java applications. It consists of the runtime environment that sits on top of the operating system. Okay? Meron siyang Java or runtime environment. And then, aside from that, when you download a Java or JDK, you get, in addition, a compiler and the other tools. A complete class library of pre-built utilities that help you accomplish most common applications development tasks. Okay? So aside from the environment, meron din siyang development kit, meron din siyang compiler and other tools. Okay? Na gagamitin mo sa pag-program. Alright? So nabanggit kanina, dun sa may JDK, meron siyang runtime environment. So what is runtime environment? What is Java runtime environment? Nakasali dun sa kit. Okay? The Java runtime environment, or what we call as JRE, also known as a Java runtime, includes a JVM. Okay, it includes the JVM or Java Virtual Machine, code libraries, and components that are necessary for running programs that are written in a Java language. Okay, the JRE includes your JVM or Java Virtual Machine plus libraries, code libraries. Para alam niya kung ano yung, halimbawa, nag-type ka doon ng int. Kung hindi niya alam kung anong int, mag-e-error yan. Since meron siyang library, maintindihan niya, okay, int, this is an integer, data type. Nandun yung library. Meron siyang basehan ng mga codes. The JRE is available for multiple platforms. You can freely distribute the JRE with your applications according to the terms of JRE license to give the application's users a platform on which to run your software. So that is the JRE. It includes the JVM or Java Virtual Machine and then code libraries and other components. Alright? A Java compiler. Aside from the JRE na meron sa JDK, okay, yung kit, meron din siyang compiler. So what is Java compiler? What is a Java compiler? When you program for Java platform, you write your source code in that Java, okay, files and then compile them. The compiler checks your code against the language syntax rules, then writes out bytecodes in that class files. Alright? So we have here, okay, bytecode is especially a machine language that can be understood by the JVM. Okay? Okay, so ito yon, the Java compiler. So you write your program and then the compiler, ito na yon, Java compiler. The compiler compiles this one, your program, in that Java yung file name. And then, it will produce a dot class. Okay, dot class. Wherein, it converts yung Java or yung codes mo into bytecodes. So, yun yung bytecodes yung ilalabas na sa computer mismo. Yung program mismo yung output niya. So, we have very different tasks para mas maintindihan natin. So, you need to the first step is you need to write the program using any text editor. Or ito yung ginagamit natin, Eclipse. Okay? So, your output in here, in this task is that Java extension. Or the file name for this task is .java. Now, after you write your code, you need to compile a program using the Java compiler. Ito na yung gamit nun kanina. Okay? So, it compiles .java at magiging .class. Yung kanyang extension. Nagiging bytecodes na siya. Now, run the program. After compiling as one, okay, naging isang class na, okay, run the program. So, the Java interpreter will interpret the class or your codes, and then the output is your program output. Kung ano yung pinapagawa mo, kung ano yung purpose ng program mo, that is now the output. Alright? As mentioned earlier, we have here the JVM. What is JVM? Virtual. Okay? Alam naman natin ang virtual parang totoo na hindi. Parang totoo na hindi. Let's say, virtual computer. We have here a physical computer. Inside on it is a virtual computer. So, parang dalawa yung computer mo. Your physical computer plus another computer inside. Okay? So, that is a virtual computer. Na kung ano yung ginagawa mo sa physical computer, pwede mong gawin sa loob. Yung sa isang computer. So, parang totoo na hindi. Okay? So, that is virtual. So, Java Virtual Machine. Ano kaya ang gamit ng Java Virtual Machine na ito? So, at runtime, okay, at runtime, the JVM or Java Virtual Machine reads and interprets that class. Okay? That class. Files and executes the program's instructions on the native hardware platform on which the JVM was written. Again, you write your program that is that Java, yung class extension. Now, the compiler will compile at magiging that class. Now, the JVM will interpret your output dun sa after na compile na that class na. Okay? So, the JVM will interpret that class. Okay? And then yun na, ilalabas na niya dun sa, let's say, monitor ng computer mo. Okay? Is an imaginary machine that is implemented by emulating software on real time. The JVM interprets the bytecode just as a CPU would interpret assembly language instruction. The difference is that the JVM is a piece of software written specifically for a particular platform. It is an abstract machine. So these are just a definition of a Java virtual machine. It is an abstract machine. A machine na hindi. Okay? JVM are available for major platforms like Unix, Linux, and Windows, and subsets of Java language that have been implemented in JVMs for mobile phones and hobbyist chips. So, eto na yon. You write your program, para mas maintindihan natin. You write your program, okay, compile, hindi pa, you write your program, so your output is .java. The compiler will compile, so that class na yon. Now, we have here a different JVM, or the JVM I mean. Just for example, when you say platform, different platform, you have here a computer, Mac. We have here another computer, Windows naman. Another computer, Unix. So sinabi natin kanina, Java, Wora, write once, run anywhere. So you write your program once and then you can run your program anywhere, any platform. So Mac or Apple, Windows, Unix. So, ito, JVM, okay, ito yung mismong parang virtual na computer machine na i-open niya doon. Kung wala sigurong JVM, kailangan mo i-convert yung code mo para mabasa ng Windows. Kailangan mo i-convert yung code mo para mabasa ng Mac. Kailangan mo i-convert yung code mo para mabasa ng Unix. Para mag-display sa mga ganyan. So with the use of JVM, okay, ito, si JVM actually yung nagdi-display dun sa code mo or dun sa output mo. Now, dinidisplay lang niya dito. So kahit anong platform man yan, pwede kasi nga merong JVM. So with the use of that JVM, you can run your program anywhere, any platform. Yun yung gamit ni JVM, Java Virtual Machine. It is a virtual machine inside your computer. Once you installed your Java, okay, kasali na yung JVM doon, ha? Again, Java Virtual Machine, it is an imaginary computer inside your computer that will run or can run your program, and then yun na yun, i-display lang yung output dun sa physical computer mo. Para hindi na kailangan ng iba pang interpreter or ano ba yan. Okay? Para lang mag-display, okay? So with the use of JVM, you can run your program anywhere. So what is the work, or what are the works or tasks of the JVM? It loads the code. Kunin niya yung code mo, yung that class, it verifies your code, verify niya kung if you meet your the syntax rules, tama ba? Wala bang error? Okay? Yun yung verifies codes. Execute the code, it will execute. After verify, okay, pasok, and then it will execute. Gawin niya isa-isa. And then provides runtime environment. Yun yung JVM. It provides runtime environment. Halimbawa, hindi pwedeng mag-run dito, hindi ko pwedeng i-display. Okay, runtime environment, display mo dito. Ako nang bahala mag-display. So, yun yung runtime environment or the JVM. Okay? Hope you understand the JVM. Diba? Am I understood? Yes. Yes daw. Sabi niya. Sabi mo. Alright, so if you're the garbage collector. So what does garbage collector do in your program or in Java? Alright, so garbage, as we all know, garbage collector collects garbage, right? Ang kino-collect nila garbage, yung literally ha, yung nagpapamusic dalhin natin basura. Kino-collect nila yung garbage. But in here in Java, okay, ano kaya ang kino-collect ni garbage collector? Let's see. Rather than forcing you to keep up with memory allocation or use a third-party library to do so, the Java platform provides memory management out of the box. When your Java application creates an object instance at runtime, the JVM automatically allocates memory space for that object. So ano na lang natin? Summarize na lang natin. So the Java collector, or when you write your program, halimbawa, gumamit ka ng mga variables. Alam naman natin na ang variable, gumagamit yan ng memory ng computer, di ba? Halimbawa, isang variable, ginamit niya itong memory, part ng memory, kinuha niya. Another variable, ginamit niya ito. Okay? Ngayon, tapos na. Ginamit mo na yung variable na yon. Ngayon, hindi mo na pala kailangan yung variable na yon. Kung wala tayong garbage collector, ang mangyayari, kinuha nila yung memory, parang ubos na. Nasa kanila yung memory. Now, ano yung gagamitin ng program mo? To run other applications. Or to perform any task. Okay? So, ang ginagamit or ginagawa ni garbage collector, tine-check niya yung mga unused memory. Ito, halimbawa, ito, tapos na. Tapos na, ginamit na niya. Or ginamit mo na yung variable na yon. So, hindi na kailangan, okay, so, babawiin ko na yung memory, babalik na natin doon at para magamit. Para hindi maghang yung computer. So, garbage collector collects unused memory. Not just memory ha, unused memory. Yung mga hindi na ginagamit na memory, kinokollect niya, binabalik niya sa may memory ng computer mo. Okay? So that is the work of the Java. To improve, of course, the performance of your program. Your program and then your computer. Java collector or Java garbage collector collects unused memory. Okay. So, installing your Java, Ngayon, depende. We will be using ano yun, online, compiler and emulator, ganyan. Kasi nga walang face-to-face, pero pag may computer kayo, you can download and install Java. Okay, install JDK and JRE, follow instruction for installation. Madali lang naman, next, I agree kung merong I agree. After installing JDK and JRE, copy Eclipse folder and paste it on your computer. So meron akong bibigay na Eclipse folder. Pero mas maganda na lang online. Gawin na lang natin siya online. Okay? So, ito yung sinasabi ko. Click on File and then New and then create your project or the namespace. The name of your project. That is the namespace. So, under your namespace, yung name niya, okay? Gagawa tayo ng class. Dito na tayo mag-start mag-code class. So, once, ito na yun. The namespace is Hello World. Okay? So the class name here is ito, Hello World class. So kung napansin nyo ito, this is actually your code. So automatic na once you created a class, ibang class yan. Once you created your class, automatically siya na naglalagay niyan. And then dito ka na lang mag-a-add ng code mo. Okay? Yan. Tuloy-tuloy yan hanggang doon. Another class, go ahead and create your class. Make sure, of course, if you are creating your class, walang space. Okay? So, in this code, the output of this code is just the hello world. It will print hello world. When you say system.out.println, ito, inside the quotation, double quote, okay, hello world. So, it will just print hello world in your or on your screen. So yun yung sample natin Now, just a single one line, only one line. Okay. Laboratory number 1. This would be your output. It will print or create a program that will print this. Hi, my name is, okay, of course you need to replace your name by your name. Okay? I really loved programming. Then a space here, a line, and then I turn coffee into code. Yun na yun. Okay? So that is your first activity. Laboratory activity. And then just send it to me. For more instruction on your laboratory activity, we will discuss that on our GC. And if your assignment, I will be posting your assignment on Edmodo. So what are the data types used in programming, Java programming, ways on how to declare variables in Java, give 2 examples. Okay? Is there any problem? Concern? May naintindihan? Wala? Wala? Bakit wala? Hope so meron kayo naintindihan. Okay? So, see you again. See you again. So, hope na meron kayo naintindihan sa discussions natin. Discussion pala, mag-isa lang. Okay? So, yun. See you again on the next discussion, on the next topic. Paalam.